Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe to this video. Today we're creating this gorgeous multi-way dress. Here's a demonstration on the different ways to style the dress. For this project you'll need 3 to 3.5 meters of fabric, 60-inch wide. I'm using a type of satin here. Begin by folding your fabric in half and then half again. Use a t-shirt that fits you loosely as a pattern. Fold and position it on the fold as shown. Mark the waist point. Mine was 17 inches. Now take your waist measurement and divide it by 2 and mark this as shown. Draw a line to connect the points. Now carefully trace around the bodice of your blouse, adding about 1/2 inch seam allowance. Then mark 3 inches on the waistline point as shown. Mark 2 inches from the armhole. Then from this point, draw a slight curve connecting it to the point shown. Now extend down the waist point to the desired length of your dress. Now add your neck measurements, 4 inches wide and 2.5 inches deep. Connect the points together. Now carefully cut out your pattern. Now extend one of the neckline down by 3 inches. This will make the front of the dress. Then carefully cut out as shown. Now draw a small curve approximately 0.5 inches in around the armhole and cut this out. You now have your front and your back pattern pieces. Cut out 2 strips measuring 40 inches long, 3 inches wide on the fold for the belts. Cut out a 1-inch strip of bias for the neckline. Now carefully stitch the belts, leaving one end open to be able to turn them inside out. Once you've stitched the belts, you can turn them inside out. You can now hem the neckline by placing the bias strip right sides together along the neckline as shown. Carefully pin the bias and be sure to stitch close to the neckline edge. You can then flip the bias strip in on itself as shown and then top stitch into position. Take your time when you're doing this part. This will help give a nice neat finish. And this is how it should look. You can go ahead and repeat for the other pattern. Now place your pattern pieces right sides together. Then take your belts, place these inside the pattern pieces and pin at the waist as shown. You can then pin from the underarm down to the waist point. Then continue to pin down the sides of the dress all the way to the bottom. Repeat for the other side and stitch into position. Begin by stitching the shoulders together. Then stitch along the sides. Be sure to insert the belt all the way in the dress so that you don't stitch it accidentally. Once you've done both sides, turn the dress inside out and your dress should now look like this. For the sleeves, fold the fabric into 4, then place the dress on top as shown. This will help carve out your armhole. Be sure to position the shoulder of the dress along the folded edge of the fabric. Make sure the measurements are correct. Then carefully draw out your sleeve. I widened mine at the base, but you don't have to. Cut this out and you should have something that looks like this. Add a small notch to the corners. Carefully cut the 2 top layers approximately 0.5 inches in. You now have your 2 sleeve pattern pieces. Fold and pin a small insert at the sleeve end. Stitch the sleeve insert into place. Cut an elastic to fit your wrist. Insert the elastic through the sleeve opening. Carefully stitch the ends to secure the elastic. Then carefully fold the sleeves right sides together and stitch the sides of the sleeves. Turn the sleeve inside out and this is how it should look. Then insert the sleeve right sides together and position around the armhole. Pin around the armhole. This is how it should look with the pins in situ. Repeat for the other armhole and then stitch into position. This is how your dress should now look. Finally, carefully hem the dress to complete. And here's the final look. I hope you like this tutorial. Please don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe to this video, and I'll see you next time.